Okay, sorry about that. I ran out of batteries. My little digital camera, which is what I'm using to record this. So I left off, the story's kind of long, so I will condense it now. I moved back to the East Coast after, I don't know, several months of treatment. I was really lucky, which is funny to say considering the hell I went through, but I responded really quickly to treatment, and I chose to treat alternatively, and felt well enough, like I said, to move back here, first to Boston and then to New York. And I was okay for like a year and a half, as I said. I had some symptoms. I had Lyme flares when I would get stressed out or just even randomly, but I was pretty much functional. Like I could, pretty much ignore the symptoms, or chose to do so. And I mean, it was such an amazing improvement from where I was, bedbound and dying, and a complete, like, I couldn't think or carry on a conversation, and I wasn't myself at all, and I was back to, playing music and writing and socializing with friends. So I was so much better that I just sort of chose to ignore the symptoms that I did have, and finally last summer they got to a point where I couldn't ignore them anymore, and so I restarted treatment, actually in the fall of 2007, and I've been in treatment ever since. And I have an amazing LLMD and also a nurse, Lyme literate nurse who I see, and they're both really, really wonderful. And it's been a lot of ups and downs. I was doing much better about a month and a half ago, but then I got the stomach flu, and since then it's been pretty hard again. I'm not totally disabled by any means like I was before. I'm still much better than I was the first time around, but definitely partially disabled, and I get tired really easily. I can't sleep. As you can see, it's like I'm making this video at like 4 in the morning. So my schedule is flipped, which is really common in Lyme patients. My stomach is a mess again, and though again not as bad as it was the first time, and my cognitive symptoms are problematic. My short-term memory is really terrible, and my word recall sucks. But I can read and I can write. Writing is difficult. It's a passion of mine, and it's about 10 times harder than I wish it were, and than it probably is for most people, but I still try to do it. And I can play music when I have the energy, so I'm hanging in there, and yeah, I'm sick, but I'm determined to get well this time, and to kill the bugs for good. So hopefully that will happen. That will happen. And I guess that's it. So thank you for watching these 2 videos. And do whatever you can to spread Lyme awareness. This is a very misunderstood disease, and I'm not going to go into the politics of it all, but Lyme patients know what I'm talking about. It's really hard to have chronic Lyme, not only because it's debilitating and awful symptom-wise, but the medical community refuses to acknowledge it. So it's a pretty horrible situation, and there's been an amazing film made about it, and if you can see it, please, please see this film. It's called Under Our Skin. I'm sure you can Google it. It's a Lyme disease documentary by Andy Abraham Wilson, I believe his name is. I might be getting that wrong, but yeah, so much love to everybody who is struggling with Lyme. We can do this. We can beat this. And I'm with you guys. And I feel like you're my family, even though I don't know you. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to sleep now, for real. So have a good night.